no matter how hard we try, we're not going to replace the ovarian cycle and the hormones the same. We try to get
Right.
closer, but it's not the same. So we need lifestyle. It's never, I call the hormones are foundational, like you might say, necessary, but not sufficient. Okay. So we need to pull all our tricks out of our therapeutic toolbox for lifestyle medicine. So it's basically the fundamentals of like functional medicine. You need to start with nutrition, and you have to, knowing that you're going to have leaky gut, you need to really work hard to nurture your gut microbiome, to eat high, nutritionally dense foods and avoid chemical laden foods. Of course, processed foods are like evil. Let's just be real. Okay. The only
Yeah.
processed foods that I would ever like say are okay would be a glass jar. And in it, if you look at the ingredients on the label, it says ingredients, organic stewed tomatoes. That's it. So that would be what you call minimally processed. Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Like if it has chemicals, no, that's not food. In fact, it's weird. Like, would you lick the floor? It's so weird what we'll actually consume. Yeah, it's the
That's really well
weirdest
said.
ever.
Yeah, it is
And
weird.
so it is so weird. So you got to eat to nurture your gut microbiome to help maintain gut integrity. It's so, so important. And part of maintaining gut integrity helps with having nutritional status. You don't want to be malnourished. That's like the key to poor health is to be malnourished. So you want to get all the potent antioxidants. You want to have
Mm.
all the macronutrients. And here's the other thing, the polyphenols. And this is like really
Mm.
important because nature was very kind to us if we take advantage of it. The bounty of phytoestrogens. They are our best pals.
Mm.
Okay. All the
Ooh.
food and all the food groups have phytoestrogens. A lot of the foods that people have talked about as, like these are like the best foods, like these are the star foods, and like pomegranates, that got like, oh, like great food, eat pomegranates. Well, I'm all for eating pomegranates. But what was it that was made so special? I mean, all fruits are very special, but pomegranates have ellagic acid, which turns into the urolithins. Those are
Mm.
phytoestrogens. And flaxseed, a lot of people talk about like flax seeds for helping to regulate menstrual cycles and for health. Flax seeds, they have lignans. Lignans are another type of phytoestrogen. Soy, which has been maligned, as long as it's whole organic soy,
Yeah.
it's really healthy. Okay. It's a bean. Okay.
Great.
Soybean. People
Yes.
in Japan had the longest lifespans. They ate a lot of soy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know they also, by the way, in Japan, only 4% of women going through menopause go on HRT. Now, and that's because of symptoms. That's not because of compared to what we do here in America, which is still
Yeah.
lower than necessary. But I've often wondered, is there something in their lifestyle that makes
Mhm.
them turn less to HRT? Maybe
Oh,
it's more of a gradual decline.
well, as a sort of separate also issue, how you fare when you're transitioning has a lot to do with what I call your health savings account. Like the health that you
Mm.
have when you hit this time of life is going to dictate a lot of what happens to you from that point forward. That's why you have to start working to be healthy early, early in life. Of course, like in prenatal times, you don't want like when
Yeah.
you're a fetus, you got to. Well, your
Like
mom has.
before you were born, you needed
Yeah,
to work
before
on
you
it.
were born, you have to have a mom who gives you the right nutrition when you're,
Yeah.
still in the womb, so to speak.
Yeah.
But you really need to look at these, the effect of phytoestrogens. Actually, there was a study, Dr. Bernard, who's a sort of renowned cardiologist, vegan. He loves to do studies about veganism. And by the way, I don't advocate for veganism, but I do tolerate vegans very well because I have two of my kids are vegans. So I love a lot of vegans.
You
But
tolerate vegans, I love
I
that.
do. I
I'm gonna
love
start
them.
using
I
that.
feed them. I tried, I
I
give up
feed them.
on
I
do,
birthed
but
them, I
but
feed them.
I do. And, so his study was very interesting. He gave women who had very substantial hot flashes and night sweats, very substantial, and he gave them like a cup of soybeans every day for 12 weeks, and they had dramatic reductions in their night sweats and hot flashes from the phytoestrogens. And that's what probably is going on in those Japanese women. So
Yeah.
this is nature's gift to women because, I'm all for giving hormones, but there are some women that for whatever reason they can't or they won't. Well, take advantage advantage of nature's gift with the phytoestrogen. So like,
Mm,
because soy has the isoflavones, which are, and then
mm,
a lot of people they know about resveratrol. Okay.
mm,
Resveratrol is in the stilbene family of polyphenols. That's a phytoestrogen. That's what
mm.
they talk about red wine and the skin of red grapes. That's a phytoestrogen. We can go all the beans, the nuts, the seeds, the fruits, the vegetables, they all have all these phytoestrogens. So this is like, has to be included in your diet. And of course,
Yeah.
not just, of course, for the polyphenols, and it's also for the antioxidants, the vitamins, the minerals, all of these things. So a really great plant-based diet with small amounts of animal, okay, from
Yeah,
the
right.
healthiest source that you can get, for
Yeah.
some animals. And so you got to work first on nutrition, as
Mm.
supporting your overall health. And then we get into all the other aspects of lifestyle.